تبلیغاتی که از تلویزیون عصر امروز پخش می‌شود به عهده برنامه‌سازان و صاحبان آگهی است و این تلویزیون هیچ گونه مسئولیتی را در این زمینه نمی‌پذیرد.
اوکی، بینندگان عزیز، خوش آمدید به برنامه Live with Suzi. جمعه ها بین ساعت 5 تا 6 بعد از ظهر از شبکه عصر امروز این برنامه رو میتونید مشاهده بکنید و پخش مجدد رو هم صبح‌های شنبه از همین کانال میتونید ببینید. خیلی خوشحال هستم که بار دیگر در کنار شما و با شما عزیزان هستم در هر کجای دنیا که به برنامه ها توجه میکنید، چه از طریق تلویزیون عصر امروز و همچنین از طریق آنلاین asraemroz.com. برنامه ها رو در اختیارتون قرار میدن که میتونید دنبال بکنید. برنامه لایو وید سوزی میدونم که نه تنها شنبه ها بازپخش داره، بلکه در طول هفته هم گاهی اوقات اگر فرصتی باشه اون رو نشون میدن که خوشحال هستیم از این بابت. و اما بیشتر از این وقت مهمانان عزیزم رو نمیگیرم و یک باره آقای اردشیر فرح و آقای هورهه استرانز رو که از استرانز فرح که نامی است در موسیقی فلامینکو و ورلد میوزیک معتبر رو، مهمانان عزیز این هفته رو خدمتتون معرفی میکنم. Thank you for being on the show, both of you, and welcome to Live with Suzi, the first TV show that we're having together.
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for inviting us.
I appreciate it. I know how busy you are. Most of the time I find these gentlemen recording their music in their studios. Their new album is coming up. They're always busy traveling, stuff like that. But I'm so happy that usually when I ask them to join me for an interview, the answer is yes. I do appreciate your time and being here this afternoon.
It's our pleasure as always.
Yes,
Delighted to be
definitely.
here.
Well, it's good to see you. What has been happening? What have you been up to lately?
Well, most of this year we've been spending time in the studio recording a record.
As always?
We still call it a record.
Like a CD.
It's
CD,
like a CD,
album,
yeah.
whatever.
Album, yeah, right.
Yes, CD number 20.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Needless to say that Strunz and Farah started their music together, the duo, back in 1980.
In 80, that's right.
Yes, and their first album together, of course. Prior to that, Mr. Strunz had his own band and was working along until he met Ardeshir Farah. Each came from different parts of the world, which made it also more exciting. One from Costa Rica and Ardeshir Farah, obviously from our dear Iran. And they met and they created Strunz Farah. And they were nominated for Grammys in 1992 with one of their very, very popular album called America, right? Americas. And since then they've been releasing albums one after next, and still their popularity in world music is on the top chart all the time. We see it and we appreciate their time, and we are very proud to have Ardeshir Farah, who's made a name of Iranian in the music of world music, #1, and we are proud of him and his partner, of course, Mr. Strunz. I've had the pleasure of interviewing both gentlemen in the past in my radio shows live from Hollywood, and this is the first time that they've actually accepted to be my guest on Live with Suzi on Asr Emroz TV. On that note, since they've been to a concert, they've actually been
In Montreal.
Montreal last year in Canada. They were kind enough to bring a DVD that we can see part of that and see what people who were actually live there enjoyed. But for us that missed that concert, we can catch part of it by watching this music video. Let's watch this and we'll come back and continue our interview until 5:50 p.m. that we are with you. By the way, من به فارسی هم صحبت می‌کنم. بینندگان عزیز، برنامه لایو ویت سوزی رو میبینید. مهمانان عزیزی در استودیو در کنار من هستن. حتما با نام و چهره آقای اردشیر فرح، گیتار پلیر اینترنشنالی نون و چیره دست ایرانی آمریکایی آشنا هستید که کارشون در زمینه نواختن گیتار در زمینه بین المللی بسیار شناخته شده هست. همچنین پارتنرشون آقای هورهه استرانز. من این مقداری در اوایل صحبت به مناسبت اینی که مهمان آمریکایی در استودیو داریم انگلیسی صحبت کردم، ولی یه مقدارم فارسی صحبت میکنیم که بتونیم تا اونجایی که امکان داره همه شما عزیزان رو در کنار خودمون راضی نگه داریم. الان براتون یه میوزیک ویدیو پخش کردیم، در مونترال کانادا بود جولای گذشته سال 2012 که این یه جاز فستیوال بسیار معروفی هست. It's a very known jazz festival که هر ساله در مونترال کانادا برگزار میشه و این چندمین باری بوده که از استرانز فرح دعوت شده در این جاز فستیوال حضور داشته باشن و برنامه خودشون رو به روی استیج ببرن. That's very nice of you that you've been going back there every so often to be on this jazz festival, which is very well known internationally and throughout the world.
That's right. It's a huge jazz festival. It's the city of Montreal in Canada. and they have indoor, outdoor venues. They must have, oh my goodness, 30 venues every night for 2
wow,
weeks.
That's
yeah,
lovely.
almost every
Performance
club,
stages,
theater in the
clubs and
city.
theaters, everything. The
And
whole
they
city loves it.
They have one main space that's a central space in the city that fits about 85,000 people,
Wow.
which we played once in 1995.
It's a street. It's a long street, and they have big screens, video screens in the
I
back.
see. That's how
and the
people
stage is at the end of the screen, and so and it's free to the public, so the place gets
that's
filled up
wonderful.
completely. It's wonderful.
That's lovely. خب بعد از دیدن این میوزیک ویدیویی که قسمتی بود از برنامه‌ای که در جاز فستیوال کانادا داشتن در مونترال، بریم و یه مقداری دیگه سوالاتمون رو در مورد کارهای متعدد و سفرها و تورهایی که در گذشته استرانز فرح داشتن، همچنین سفرهای داخل آمریکا ازشون بپرسیم و بعداً یواش یواش میریم سراغ کارهایی که در آینده نزدیک و دور همچنان در جزء پروژه‌های کاریشون هست. You've been going to different places, countries in the world. I remember a while back you traveled all the way from Los Angeles to India.
That's right. We were to.
When was this?
This was in December of last year.
That was December of 2012.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell us a little about that trip and your experience going to such an unusual, exotic place. I like that laughter.
It was such a long trip.
Says a lot.
It was. We traveled from LA all the way to Mumbai, and our first concert was in Mumbai, and then we played also in New Delhi, a concert there the following night. And there was such a long way to go that, of course, the jet lag is very significant.
I'm sure. How long was the flight? Is it direct or did you have to stop?
It was one stop in
We stopped
Dubai.
in Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay.
17 hours to Dubai.
Well, that's pretty
This was
long.
the shortest flight that we
dear.
could find.
So once we got out of Dubai to go to Mumbai, there was another 5 hours to go.
Wow.
We're
And when was the concert taking place? Right, the day after you arrived, or did you have some time?
No, we had a couple of days.
Oh,
Otherwise,
thank God for that.
otherwise we wouldn't have.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, thank God for
Okay.
that.
So
And it was very interesting place.
how did you find the crowd over in India and your fans back in India? How much did they know about you? How excited were they to see you? What was that experience like?
It was in Mumbai. It was very interesting. There's a lot of musicians in Mumbai because of the whole Bollywood industry, and
Right.
So a lot of musicians came to see us that heard of us. The public there was not, I don't think, they did a good promotion as to what we were, and it was built around guitar. It was an instrumental music series that the promoters were running, and they call it the Music Guru series, and it was an opportunity for us to present our music for the first time in India,
I bet.
in front of an Indian audience, and they were very warm, very receptive. We felt like we were almost among family. They were so
That's nice.
laid back, very, very comfortable. It was very nice.
Yeah, they've done a very good job in the promotion. They put many billboards in the streets of Mumbai, and managed to get a good number of people.
At that time, what CD did you release?
Well, that was
shortly
our
before
latest
you-
release. We were still working off the repertoire from the latest release. Is Journey Around the Sun.
Journey
Is the
Around
name
the
of the
Sun.
CD, right?
Okay.
And the new one, of course, that we're working on now will be the one that follows that CD.
Okay.
We don't have a title for that yet. We're still working on a title.
Okay, we're going to be talking about that
Okay.
soon. با آقای هورهه استرانز و آقای اردشیر فرح در مورد سفری که به هندوستان داشتن و کنسرتی که در اونجا برگزار کردن صحبت کردم و میخواستم این مقدار راجع به تجربه این سفرشون که یک سفری مطمئنا متفاوت به هندوستان برامون گفتن که خدا رو شکر با یک تجربه خوشی از سفر برگشتن و معتقدم بودن که دوستان هندی ما خیلی از این نوع موسیقی که موسیقی در حقیقت بدون کلام یا اینسترومنتال هست بسیار لذت بردن. How many other groups were there besides you? Like they weren't Indian, like non-Indian groups besides Strunz
It was just
Farah?
our concert.
It was just
Just
yours.
our concert,
So it
yes.
wasn't a series of concerts.
It wasn't a festival. It's a
see,
series of
okay.
concerts, but on different nights
On
and
different
different
nights.
months and so forth.
Right.
That particular event in December was our
Or
concert.
just yours.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
They took Snoop Dogg after us.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he
A couple of months after.
That's right.
after us.
That's
Same
interesting.
promoter.
Right,
Yeah.
same promoter.
That's
He has broad
interesting.
tastes.
Yeah.
It is, it is. Yeah. Anyway, دوستان عزیز، من خواهش کرده بودم که لطف کنن چند تا از میوزیک ویدیوهای خودشون رو همراه بیارن که ما بین صحبتی که با هم انجام میدیم بتونیم یه مقداری هم از کارهاشون برای شما علاقه‌مندان هنر موسیقی بدون کلام استرانز فرح استفاده ببرید. میریم با اجازهتون یکی دیگر از میوزیک ویدیوهایی رو که در دست داریم. آقای فرح، شما میدونین کدوم رو الان قراره پخش بکنیم؟
بله، این یه برنامه بود در یک کلابی به نام انتولوژی در سن دیگو.
I see.
کلاب خیلی، یک کلاب 3 طبقه است. بعد تمام کلاب پر اسکرینه و 6 تا کامera دارن.
چه جالب.
هر بندی که میزنه تو تمام اسکرین ها پخش میشه و هم میتونن یعنی تک تک نفرات نشون میدن، دستا رو نشون میدن، هم بندا نشون میدن. این دیویدی از یک برنامه در کلاب انتولوژی.
بله. چه موقع بوده؟ چه زمانش که بود؟
سال 2008، سپتامبر
2008. اوکی، سپتامبر 2008 این دیویدی رو گرفتن که با هم به قسمتیش نگاه میکنیم. برمیگردیم گفتگومون رو باشون ادامه میدیم. سر جای خودتون باشین چون یه مقداری خبرهای لوکال هم دارن که میخوایم در موردش باهاتون صحبت بکنیم. Stay tuned. خب دوستان عزیز، توجه میکنید به برنامه لایو ویت سوزی. من سوزی خاتمی هستم، تهیه کننده و مجری این برنامه، در کنار مهمانان بسیار عزیز آقای اردشیر فرح و آقای هورهه استرانز اند استرونز فرح که با ما امروز صحبتی دارن در مورد آلبوم های گذشته. یه مقداری از میوزیک ویدیوها داریم بهتون نشون میدیم، از تورهای کنسرتی که در اقصا نقاط جهان رفتن به تازگی برامون دارن صحبت میکنن و کلیپ هایی رو بهتون نشون دادیم. ضمن اینی که این مقدارم خبرهای داغ داریم در دست تهیه و صحبت که الان به اونها هم اشاره میکنیم. من خواستم اینجا یه تشکر دوباره داشته باشم برای اینکه یه مقداری ما احساس کردیم در استودیو هوا گرم هست. بعد من همیشه چون سرمایه‌ای ام معمولا هیچ کامپلینی نمی‌کنم از هوای گرم، ولی بعد دیدم که نه، مهمانانم هم دارن اینجا خیلی گرمشون شده. به هر حال به صدا آمدیم و زمانی که شما داشتید میوزیک ویدیو رو بهش توجه می‌کردید ما هم به دادمون رسیدن. ایر کاندیشن‌ها رو قشنگ برامون خنک کردن. بنابراین اگه قسمت اول برنامه یه ذره احساس کردین ماها گرممونه داریم همدیگر نگاه می‌کنیم، هوا نبود، ولی الان ایر کاندیشن راه افتاده و آقای اردشیر فرح اشاره داشتن به استودیوها و همچنین آقای هورهه استرانز که معمولا استودیوها سرد، راستم میگن، برای همین همه با کت و لباس گرم معمولا یعنی میپوشن که گرم باشن و اشاره داشتن به دیوید لترمن شو که درش که حضور داشتن چقدر اونجا سرد بوده. گفتم آخه دیوید لترمن شو رو که نمیتونین با سوزی شو مقایسه بکنین. سوزی شو is gotta be hot. David Letterman was cold. Freezing just like he himself is. No, I'm just kidding. My name in Persian is like burning. Like
is burning?
Suzi is like hot, burning.
Oh, I see.
You know, like, am I right?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Yes, that's it. Thank you. So that's why I said this studio is hot because of my name and
that's right.
You know, whatever. Right. I'm trying to find an excuse. Whereas David Letterman's studio had to be cold.
It was cold.
Yeah,
it was cold. I remember that.
It was very cold. It's because of all the lighting. That, you know,
they have
so much lighting that creates so much heat.
Our studio actually is quite cold always. studio ما هم معمولا it's pretty cold، خنک است. برای همین معمولا من یه جکت اکسترای همراه میارم میپوشم. امروز نپوشیدم چون خیلی گرم بود، ولی الان همه چیز cool and good. Are you guys cool?
This is wonderful.
Cool in each way.
We're cool.
Every which way. Cool. Okay. این cool هم شده یه لغتی که بچهای آمریکایی همیشه به کار میبرن. حالا چه گرم باشه چه سرد everything is cool.
یعنی درسته.
بله یعنی خوبه، همه چی رو به راهه. خب back to our talk and conversation, back to some serious stuff. Tell us about your upcoming show. I know you're having a show coming up in Los Angeles. این قسمت برنامه برای دوستانی که در لس آنجلس هستن شنیدنش حتما جالب هست. بفرمایید. What's happening?
سه‌شنبه شب 15 اکتبر یک کلابی هست به نام ویبراتو در بلر. آدرسش هم هستش 2930 بیورلی گلن سنتر.
بله در بلر.
کلاب مال هرب البرت که موزیسین معروفیه و صاحب رکورد کمپانی A&M رکوردز بود. A&M رکوردز اون رکورد کمپانی است که گانز و روزز و استینگ و شادو اینا روش بودن. بعد اون رکورد کمپانی که فروخت این کلابو باز کرده
برای تفنن.
خودش گاهی وقت اونجا میزنه. بعد ما سه‌شنبه شبا گاهی وقت اونجا برنامه میذاریم.
خب خیلی خوشحالم از این بابت، برای اینکه این محلی رو که بهش اشاره کردن ویبراتو جاز کلاب یک جای خیلی جمع و جور و مناسبی هست برای این نوع موسیقی هایی که بخواید خیلی در حالت کوزی و متفاوت و نه کنسرت های بزرگ بلکه خیلی جمع جور لوکال هم هست در بلر واقع شده بشنوید. همطور که گفتن آقای فرح هر چند وقت یک بار در ویبراتو ازشون دعوت میشه که به روی استیج برن. در گذشته در 2 سانس برنامه اجرا میکردن، ولی این بار شنیدم که گفتین یک بار برنامه دارین که خیلی هم بهتر هست، چون دیگه همه میتونن سر وقت بیان و دیگه شما هم 2 دفعه خسته نمیشین. Such a great idea that you're going to do it in one show instead of 2 shows that you did it in the past.
That's right. It's one
Whose
show
idea was that?
I think.
It was Jorge's idea.
I think it was mine.
I should have guessed.
No, it was a great idea. Bank said 7 o'clock is a little too early. People finishing work at 6.
Exactly.
So
they had to rush to get there.
Yeah,
right.
8 o'clock more comfortable, and
True.
we do a slightly longer show.
Right.
Wonderful.
And since it's a weeknight, people can leave and get home.
Especially
to
it's
bed.
middle of the week for the next
right,
day they have to work.
Sure.
Absolutely. Great idea. Brilliant
So
idea.
9 o'clock will be too late. 7 will
We
be too
convinced
early.
them that was the way to go.
That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. پس قرار شده که این دفعه یک برنامه داشته باشن، یعنی یک شو در اون شب باشه که اونم ساعت 8 شب خواهد بود، سه‌شنبه 15 اکتبر در ویبراتو جاز کلاب که اونجا شام هم سرو میکنن. It has a nice restaurant و برنامه هم دارن، شب‌های مختلف، البته برنامه‌های مختلفی این کلاب آفر میکنه و ارائه میده، ولی شب‌هایی که استرانز فرح هستن اصلا دیگه حال و هوای دیگری رو داره. Right?
بله.
And a lot of Iranians actually do come there. خیلی ایرانی ها میان وقتی که میدونن استرانز فرح اونجا برنامه دارن، میتونید که کامیونیتی ایرانی رو خیلی هاشون رو اونجا ببینید اگه دوست داشته باشید.
این کلاب بیشتر از محبت اطراف خودش آدم‌ها جذب می‌کنه.
بله، برای که جای کوچیکی هست و خیلی هم it's a very local place برای افرادی که در همون منطقه بیشتر زندگی میکنن. کاملا درسته. به هر حال انشالله شب خوبی خواهد بود. ما هم سعی میکنیم که join you. I will try to be there. This is going to be the first time actually I can be there on time. In the past I always had a radio show and I was always late coming to your show.
I remember that.
But
that's great.
Thank God this time I'll be there on time.
It's one of the reasons we asked them to start the show later.
Thank you. I knew I had something to do with it.
Many reasons. This is one of them. That's right.
We can make it on time.
That's wonderful. Okay, دوستان عزیز، اگر تازه به ما ملحق شدید و با چهره این دو هنرمند محبوب احیانا آشنایی ندارید که من فکر نمی‌کنم البته اینطور باشه، آقای اردشیر فرح و آقای هورهه استرانز مهمان برنامه لایو ویت سوزی هستند که دارید نگاه میکنید برنامه رو و گفتگومون رو باهاشون گوش میکنید. دو هنرمندی هستن که در عینی که واقعا در سطح بین المللی و موزیکی که دارن بسیار شناخته شده هستن، همونطور که در اول گفتگومون اشاره داشتم به اینی که نامزد جایزه گرمی بودن، ولی به قدری افتاده و به قدری واقعا دوست داشتنی هستن و راحت هستن برای مصاحبه باهاشون که آدم لذت میبره. و من هر باری که این شانس رو داشتم که در خدمتشون باشم، اینقدر از شما عزیزان طرفدار و فنهای برنامه‌ها مسیج های خوبی دریافت کردم و اینی که خواستید که باز هم باشون مصاحبه داشته باشید، باز هم ازشون دعوت بکنید، به خصوص نسل جوانتر و نیو جنریشن که همه شما رو به عنوان یک رول مدل میبینن و دوست دارن که اونا هم یه روزی بتونن شاید به خوبی شما گیتار بزنن و دنبال روی کارهای شما باشن. That's very nice of you. A lot of fans, a lot of Iranian younger generation, Mr. Strunz, always enjoy the interviews with you guys and always want to follow what you guys are up to, your next albums coming up, and they just want to be aware and know what's happening next in your music.
Oh, I'm delighted to hear it. It's wonderful.
That's what I keep hearing each time we have an interview.
That's great.
And I get a lot of good positive comments.
That's great.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask them about their next album. کار بعدی شما، آلبوم بعدیتون, when is it going to come out, your next album, and what is it going to be like?
It's coming out in, we're busy recording it now, we're in the mixing stage. It should be coming out in, we're thinking March of next year.
Okay.
And it's, we'll be touring right after that in the Northeast, Boston, New York, Washington, D.C., that area. Although we're playing Texas actually before the record is released. We were playing Texas in January, Houston, Dallas, and Austin.
Right.
But the record will be, I think the compositions are taking a slightly different turn this time. It's like music evolves with the times, you know.
True.
It never stays the same. The guitars are the same. I mean, the guitar stays the same. It's the same guitars, in fact. But the music
actually, that's
around
a good question I had in mind. Do you really use the same guitar or you change it?
It varies. It varies. But usually there's favorites. You know, there's favorite
How many guitars do you own?
Probably about 8.
8?
8 or so, yeah.
How do you know which one to choose?
Well,
what
it's a sound. You know which sound you like in front of a microphone in the studio.
Okay.
And so there's one guitar or two guitars that have a particularly warm and record very well in the studio. And so you tend to favor those. And there's a certain ease to playing them. Some are easier to play than others. And so we tend to choose the ones that are favorites that we've had for a number of years.
Right.
What about you?
The same, you know, we have our main instruments that we probably record most of the record with, like Jorge explained, that our favorites. You're comfortable with them, you know, they sound good in the recording. But then you need to change from the main instrument. So we go to like a steel string. In my case, for example, on some of the songs I play a different guitar. Our main instruments are nylon string guitar, guitar was sime nylon. But I changed to a steel string, it was sime simi. And sometimes we go to a different nylon string guitar just for warmer sound, for rhythm, for just change. variety.
Variety.
Yeah.
Change is good.
Change is good. Yeah.
Right. خب این هم در مورد انواع گیتارها پرسیدم که جالب بود برام این همه باشون مصاحبه کردم. I never asked how many guitars you guys owned in my prior interviews. و بعدم اینی که خب کدوم گیتار رو چه موقع استفاده میکنن was just کنجکاوی من بود که بپرسم ببینم چه موقع کدوم گیتارشون رو استفاده میکنن. As far as other musicians, I've noticed in different you know concerts that you guys have, you tend to have different groups of musicians.
That's right.
How do you select them and how does it work?
Well, it depends on the on the time and on the record. In other words, certain of our recordings have a certain group of musicians involved with that particular recording, so we tend to try to get those musicians also for the performance of the music that's on that record. For example, in some of the video clips that we've seen today, you've seen us playing with violin.
Right.
Leah Ziegler, who's a violin player, and also Coqui Garcia, who's a great Cuban percussionist. Jorge Sawa Perez, also a wonderful Cuban musician who played bass on the first clip. But you also saw us playing with flute, for example, and a different bass player, and also a different percussionist. We're doing a lot of work currently with an Iranian percussionist, with Majid
I was just going to say, yes.
That's right.
You've had some Iranian artists
Lately,
working
especially
with you.
a lot.
Yeah, lately especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than ever.
More than usual, because Majid now is like a permanent member. I should say a prominent member of the band.
That's right.
Where in the past we used to use him like in one or two tunes
Right.
on some concerts.
Right.
He even traveled to Costa Rica with us.
That's right.
And,
How lovely.
And he's playing with us at Vibrato.
Is he going to
He's
come
gonna
to
be playing
Vibrato?
at
Yes, he'll be
Oh,
playing at
He's the
Vibrato.
main percussionist in the group.
Yeah.
پس
And
در
he plays
این
Latin.
گروه استرانز فرا که از هنرمندان مختلفی معمولا استفاده میشه که اینترنشنالی بین المللی هستن، بیشتر هنرمندان که باشون همکاری میکنن. بازم سوال دیگر من بود، چون خب خیلی از کنسرتاشون رو این شانس رو داشتم که برم از نزدیک ببینم و چه در میوزیک ویدیوها دیدیم که از هنرمندان متفاوتی استفاده میشه، به خصوص که الان دارن میگن که از هنرمندان ایرانی که استفاده میکردن و در کنارشون با همکاری داشتن. حالا یکی از این هنرمندان دیگه در حقیقت هنرمندی شدن که به طور دائم شاید بشه گفته بشه که باشون بیشتر همکاری دارن و این هنرمند کسی نیست جز آقای
مجید
قربانی که قرار
سلام.
هست که همین هفته ایشون هم حضور داشته باشن در کلاب ویبراتو و با هم روی استیج برید و برنامه داشته باشید. چقدر عالی. Okay, I don't want to forget anything on that note that I mentioned about the musicians. جانم ارشیر چیزی می‌خواستم بگید یادآوری کنید. Okay. All right. You have your notes, I have mine, and Jorge knows it all and doesn't have any notes and memorized it all. آقای استرانز از همه ما حواسشون جمع‌تره، هیچ نوت هم همراهشون نیاوردن ولی همه صحبت‌ها هم یادشون هست. میگن چیزی رو از قلم ننداختن. You memorized everything so far.
Memorized
so
everything.
good.
That's right.
And no phone, no iPad,
No music
nothing.
stand.
No music stand. Okay. Talking about your newest album, you mentioned that there is no name yet for the actual CD that you haven't come up with.
Not yet.
How about the design of the album? Because I know usually Kathy, your lovely, talented wife,
Thank you.
does a lot of artwork.
She does, yes.
Is it going to be the same case
She is.
this time?
She's working on a cover concept now as we speak, and getting it ready for package for the CD. That's going to I think look very nice when we finish it. Once we get the artwork combined with the title, then we'll have the whole idea for the package.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
خب اگر if you agree, let's play another music
By all
video.
means.
Which one would that be now? Because we all queued them up. That's why I'm asking Mr. Farah. Which one is it?
This one is a song, is a piece called Vela El Viento, and we performed it at Montreal Jazz Festival.
Okay.
But the time before the last one.
I
That was
see.
back in 2008.
اوکی واندرفول. پس یه قطعه دیگری از موسیقی استرانز فرح رو که این هم در جاز فستیوال مونترال گرفته شده، منتها در سال 2008 بوده نه 2012. این رو با هم میبینیم، برمیگردیم و قسمت دیگری از مصاحبهمون رو با شما خواهیم بود. دوستان عزیزم، برنامه لایو وید سوزی رو به شما تقدیم میکنم تا لحظاتی دیگر که با آقای اردشیر فرح و آقای هورهه استرانز فرح صحبتمون رو ادامه میدیم. قطعه دیگری رو براتون پخش کردیم از کارهای فوق‌العاده شنیدنی استرانز فرح که نامش بود
ولا الوینتو.
اوکی. و اما بریم و در مورد آلبوم جدید که میدونم خیلی از شما طرفداران کارهاشون علاقه‌مند هستید بیشتر در مورد این آلبوم بدونید، بپرسیم ببینیم که در این آلبوم همکاری آقای فرح و آقای استرانز به چه صورت بوده. Who did what in this album? Who wants to go first?
Well, we have done, Ardeshir's written a very beautiful piece called Tavus, for the record, and we're playing that live also. You'll see us playing that on Tuesday night.
So you're giving us a preview.
Giving you some preview of the record, that's right.
Wonderful.
Right.
There's also a piece called Four Winds that's new, that's going to be on the record, that we're also going to be playing live.
Lovely.
So am I missing any other pieces from the record? Those are the two main
Those
ones
are the two main
that
ones
we're
that
currently
we're
playing.
playing live.
We'll be integrating more in the show as the time goes on. And then the rest of the pieces are, there's 2 or 3, I think, pieces that have a strong Caribbean flavor.
Oh, wow.
And
cool.
That's cool, yeah. And we have a very good Cuban percussionist, one of the best, a gentleman named Luis Gonto, who's famous for having played with everybody from Madonna to, well, you name it. He's done over 2,000 recordings. He lives
Strunz Farah.
Strunz Farah. He's
done
playing
all of our
right.
recordings.
That's right. And he's playing a prominent role in the percussion of this of some of those tunes on this record. Of course, Majid is also playing on taboos.
Right.
And so I think 2 or 3 of the pieces have a strong Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean flavor. And then there's 1 or 2 pieces that are shorter that I think are more experimental in a way. They're more like a new direction kind of a thing. They're not as long, but they're I think in a different direction for us. And
is it a collaboration? You both wrote those pieces, or
no? The segues I think I wrote, didn't I? The segues, yeah.
The segues,
And the main soloist, besides the 2 of us on the record, are going to be 2 flute players actually.
Oh, lovely.
So there's a lot of flute on this record.
Oh,
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that.
That's an
sound
emphasis
of
we're putting on this record.
How
no violin,
beautiful.
just flutes on this one.
Interesting, interesting. Can't wait to hear the album,
That's right.
which will be coming out, as Mr. Strunz mentioned, around March of 2014.
عید ایرانی تقریبا.
عید ایرانی. That's for our Nowruz, Iranian New Year.
That's right.
Persian
That's
New
right.
Year.
Persian New Year. Oh,
Yes,
yeah, that's
a
right.
gift
Very
from
close
you
to that.
guys.
That's
Yes,
right.
that's very nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh.
In advance. خب دوستان، ازشون پرسیدم که مقداری در مورد آلبوم جدید، همکاریشون با آقای فرح و اینکه کدوم چه آهنگهایی رو آماده کردن برای آلبوم جدید برامون گفتن. So the total of the tracks would be how many altogether?
Right now there's 9 titles. We may add a 10th one.
Okay.
We're still thinking about whether we are going to add a 10th one or not. But right now there's 9 titles on the record.
Wonderful. خب پس 9 تا ترک در حال حاضر داره. نامش هنوز مشخص نیست که اون هم در آینده خدمتتون خواهیم گفت. و چیزی که اشاره داشتن این بود که قرار هست 2 تا از آهنگ‌هایی که در آلبوم جدید هست رو همین سه‌شنبه در ویبراتو اجرا بکنن که انشالله شاهدش از نزدیک خواهیم بود. و اما in order to have enough time to play the Shamsa music and see the music video, I'm going to say see you later. I don't like to say goodbye, but I will say see you later. See you next week.
See you next
Tuesday
week.
night.
See you very soon. That's right.
بینندگان عزیزم، ازتون بی‌نهایت سپاسگزار هستم که 1 ساعتی دیگر رو در کنار شما بودیم در جمعه بعد از ظهر تا جمعه آینده ساعت 5 که در خدمتتون باشم. هفته خوبی رو برای یکایکتون آرزو میکنم و امیدوارم که برنامه امروز هم مورد پسندتون واقع شده باشه. ریپیت برنامه رو هم فردا صبح شنبه میتونید از برنامه عصر امروز ببینید و آخر هفته خوب و خوشی رو برای یکایکتون آرزو میکنم. Have a nice weekend. Thank you guys for being
هفته
here.
دیگه تولد شما هم هست. تولد شما
Oh, thank you so much. بله، اصلا برای شب تولد داریم میریم ویبراتو در کنار استرانز فرح باشیم.
بله.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday.
بله، مرسی. That's very nice of you. مرسی. تا هفته آینده و نگاه میکنیم به میوزیک ویدیوی شمسا که از آلبوم Stringleaf بود در سال 2000 یا 2001. Right?
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, wonderful.
In addition to the musicians, we're joined by dancer Rosa Rojas.
واقعا به دنبال نشاط و جوانی و اعتماد به نفس هستین؟ مدت هاست به کاشت و ترمیم مو فکر میکنید؟ اگه الان نه پس کی؟ اراده و حرکت شما باعث نشاط و شادابی و اعتماد به نفستون میشه و این با دانش و تخصص و هنر دکتر پارسا محبی ممکنه. فوق تخصص کاشت و ترمیم مو دکتر